Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing super swell. It is good to see everybody here this morning. We are getting settled in. Give me just a few more seconds. I forgot to adjust this guy. And now it's being a pain in the butt. You gotta love that. All right. Wonderful. We'll see. I think it was a little brighter. Yeah. Not too bright. Perfect. All right. How's everybody doing this morning? Glad to see you all in. I know I don't have audio on YouTube on that first beginning part, and it is a pain. So it's something I need to work on and get improved and do better, but I will figure that all out. Lots of little things happening all at once. Hashtag professional streamer here. So, hope you guys are doing awesome. All right. Let's see. I am going to... Oh, let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Because why not? Let's see. Wonderful. It's already got me signed in. Okay. I'm going to send a message to Lazy Man. Just give me just a moment. Excuse me. Okay. Whew, all the sneezes this morning, man. I am not like a morning person, so like the waking up is rough. That might be a little too bright. Let's see if we can dim that brightness down a little bit. Now that I'm looking at the screen. We don't want it too dark. Yeah, because you want a little brightness. Let's see. So I get for playing with things when I'm live, right? It is what it is. All right. I think that was it. So it was not the brightness, and he adjusted its color intensity, and we got that figured out. So, huzzah. Okay. But I wanted to set up where you guys kind of see what's going on. We're in playing Thor. Ooh. That's not good. Okay. What? No. All right. We're in a better spot now. That was weird. But I'm glad we got it figured out. So, cool. All right. Okie dokie. Lemon smoky. All right, let's see. Let's continue our match here. Excuse me. Hey, Sapphire File. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. We're gonna adjust this for me so I can get a better view of that. Oh, man. How's your morning going, Sci-Fi? How's it look? So I changed the screen up a little bit, so now that it's like a little easier, hopefully, to see everything. Just doing okay. All right. No big deal. It's a little darker than it was, but I can adjust all that. So, all right. So it's our turn now. We are at 9 hit points. The villain is at 16. If you were here on Thursday, we lost by 2 points. And made me hot mad. So now we are trying to figure out what we're going to do next. I have not played since Thursday, so I'm trying to pick up what's going on. All right, we got a villain here that we have to deal with. Which probably drew me a couple cards, right? Or a couple turns. Let's go. I've got to cut through his piercing. He came into play. Last turn. Okay, because it looks like we played Defender of the Nine Realms. I guess. So. Oof, yeah. It was rough. Alright. But this is our hand. Right now we've got a Power in All of Us, North Star, Change of Fortune, and a Come At Me Bub. Think it looks fine? Okay, sounds good. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Just doing okay. What's going on, man? I think we're going to have to play this, Come At Me Bub, which puts another villain out there, but I think we can handle that. So, because we are Thor. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, at least another advance goes out of the way. That's what killed us last time, was stupid advance. Okay, where are... Okay, well, Shadow of the Past is gone. Oh my gosh, are all of our minions on the bottom of the freaking deck? Okay. So Black Dwarf comes into play. We'll move Cosmo down here. Makes this all easier to see. Okay. But I get to heal 3 hit points, which puts me back at 12. I get a tough status card. And I get to draw 2 cards. Which we got a God of Thunder. And a Lightning Strike. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Got a Thunder and a Lightning Strike. So now we have to decide what we want to play here. If we get overall life is good, just busy needing to get ready for my parents and sister coming for Thanksgiving. Oh, that's exciting. And going camping with your oldest on... Dude, your oldest is going to love that. That is awesome. I'm excited for you, man. And then family coming over for Thanksgiving. That's always good. I'll be in Arkansas, going to Arkansas to see my in-laws, so that'll be good. I'm pretty excited about that. The driving part I'm not excited about, but the everything else is gonna be good. So your sister's coming up from South Carolina. That's pretty great. That's pretty good, man. All right. So we've got to get God of Thunder on the table. Methinks. So we're going to use a Power in All of Us and a Change of Fortune to play God of Thunder. So we've got to have that available to us. If we pop it now, we can only do 1 point of damage to everybody on the table, which isn't terrible, and it clears that tough that gets in our way. Plus, we get a riposte. That'll help us when we do that. So then we pop the God of Thunder to play the Lightning and spin Northstar to do a point of damage to everybody. The thing that prevents me from being able to do damage to Thanos is gone, so Thanos is going to take a point of damage. He's down to 15. It clears this tough here and gives him a point of damage. And Black Dwarf gets a point of damage. No, youngest sister. So I still... Oh, the one that still lives with your parent. Oh my gosh, I thought she's not graduated yet? I thought she was in college by now. I guess that not that much time has passed yet. And then your sister and her husband, 3 kids, is in a full house. We cannot fit them. That's fair. She's 13. She's just 13. I'm not as old as I thought I was. Okay. Are you excited to see your sister? She's 13, coming over to your house? I bet you are. But how is your family doing, by the way? All right. So that is my entire hand there. Now we have decisions to make here. If we get rid of this, we get a face on encounter card, but we gotta get rid of this to be able to deal with that. They get to meet the baby. I haven't met your baby yet. Then yeah, totally worth it. We could start... Oh, this one's a problem. We gotta get that cleared if we can. I think that was my original plan, was to get Northstar down and do that. That's fine. We are going to pop Cosmo to do... Is it worth it doing 2 in this guy, or can I just live with the System Shock crap? It's exactly what's going to happen at the end of the player phase. That's going to... Which it should have popped off at this point. It's already on that side. It'll be popping off at the end of this turn. So I'm going to have him clear this guy. And we'll just deal with the consequences of this in a minute. So we're going to pastor. That's awesome. They don't get to travel often, and they had a hard time. they had hard time to take off, but they're doing well. Hey, that's fair. I'm glad that they're doing well. I'm glad they get a chance to take off and come to see you guys. Not as old, but still old. Oh, well, thank you, Carlos. That makes me feel so good. Punk. You're right around my same age, aren't you? Good morning, Carlos. Earth Twister is in Texas, right? Can't remember if his wife's family is... No. His wife's family is in Tennessee. He is in Texas. He's in Fort Worth. I mean, he's the one who picked you up for the wedding, right? So he lives in that area. My wife's family lives in Arkansas. So that's who I'm going to go see for Thanksgiving this year. We're trying to do like an every other year type situation. And I'm sure every family does it a little bit different, but this year we're going to go to Thanksgiving and go see her folks, and then next year it'll be Thanksgiving at my parents. So we're doing Christmas at my folks this year because we did Christmas at her parents last year. So if we were as old as our backs feel, I'd be older than you. I mean, I'm glad that our back pain does not define our age, but I definitely have back pain as well, man. Like when I hit 30, from that point forward, it's just been like, ugh, my back sucks. Yep. My wife said yep in the other room. Good way to do that. Yes, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be good. And it's easy. It makes it easier, in my opinion, to manage it. So we'll see if I am correct in my opinion. All right. So if we're not going to thwart anything, we can thwart something with Thor, or we can attack. I think we attack Black Dwarf and get him down to 3, so he's also easier to manage on a off turn. Yeah. No, he's down to 4 because I'm attacking for 3, so he's also easier to manage on an off turn. So he has 2 points left. Okay. Now, here's a question for you guys. Do you guys count up or do you count down when you do cards like that, when you're attacking somebody? Because I feel like when I was playing Pokemon, you add things onto it until you hit that number. But maybe I was playing that wrong too. So once you get kids, cough, cough, then you'll make them come to you. That's what I've been told. So far, it's not worked for my brother. But then again, he also doesn't have the space to host everybody. So I have a whole camp I can host people at. So my hope is that that'll be the case. But we shall see. But yeah, definitely prayers for kids would be wonderful. So I will say it's not from lack of trying. I know you're right on Pokemon, but I tend to count down. Would you guys prefer to see me count down or count up? Okay. Because I count down for like the villain and myself, but then I count up for minions. And my friends that I play with in a group setting always get mad at me for that. So you see, he has kid, not kids. Kids. That's fair. He's got a second on the way though. So we're pretty excited about that. All right, let's do this. We're gonna ready back up. We're gonna draw. Four cards. Defensive Protocols is going to kick off. So it's going to go away, which is probably going to cause problems for me later. And I'm going to draw this card, which basically just is going to become a hindrance in my hand later on. So good news is we have the resource to pay for it. It's just annoying that I'd have to spend that resource to pay for it. So didn't draw any of the other cards I needed this turn. That's exciting. Okay. Wonderful. Dizzy, congrats. Yeah, thanks. I don't know if he'll pop in this morning, but you'll just have to tell him that when you see him. I think last time we were here, he found out the gender, and I was supposed to text him later and find out what it is, and have not done so yet. Or he told me on stream, and I don't remember, which also makes me a wonderful brother. I might need to just have my wife send them a group text and go, hey, how's it going with the baby? And maybe then he'll forget that he told me that he knows the gender, and they'll text us the gender that way, and then we'll go from there. And I think you should count it in a way that annoys your friends most. Good point. Good point. I appreciate that. That is a wise decision there from my best friend. So, okay. This is going to go up to 6. Thanos is going to swing for an attack. I am not going to defend because I have a tough status card. And there's no point in defending against him. In fact, I think I'll just take the damage from the bad guys too. So, he's going to swing for 3, 4, 5. Just clears my tough status card. And then I'm going to take 5 points of damage. which puts me down to 7. Yeah. So, the Reality Stone also kicks off a discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Ooh. I don't want to do any of that. So I guess we got to discard our hammer, which we can get back pretty easily. Hey, Earth Twister, what's going on? Just to let you know that you're lurking. Hey, speak of the devil and he shall appear. How's it going, buddy? Good morning. I'm glad the YouTube stuff is working. So thank you so much for the lurk. I do need to figure out how to get my YouTube and essentially both chats into one chat box so that you guys can see what's going on. But I think Twitch causes issues with that. So I can read them both. You guys won't be able to read each other's chats unless you're on the other platform. So, but thank you for the lurk, Earth Twister. I appreciate it. Oh man. All right. So all those things happen. Now I get a wonderful. A wonderful counter card here. Here we go. How does the screen look, by the way, Earth Twister? I know you're lurking, but when you get a minute, let me know. Oh, Super Giant. Fantastic. So we get to draw 2 cards. And Super Giant does a quick strike. My 2 cards were Armored Vest and Powerful Punch. I think we spend a 4 Asgard. Right? Do we want to do that? Hold on. Feels wrong, but we'll just take her quick strike. So it's 2 points of damage, and I'm stunned, which is also annoying. Very annoying. Okay. We're doing okay. You should be on Twitch. It's where the cool kids hang out. Yeah, man. I will let Earth Twister know that you think he's not in the spot where the cool kids are. You hear that, Earth Twister? You need to be where the cool kids are at on Twitch. Oh, and then Sci-Fi File shows up on the YouTubes. Look at that. Now we got them on both sides. Womp womp. I appreciate it. If you're watching on both sides, I appreciate it. That helps me get more views. So, not sure why the YouTube viewer count on my chat bot is not going up, but that's fine. I don't want to delete the message. Stop it. Okay. But it seems to be working and showing me both chats, so that's all I care about at this point. So, okay. Oh, dang it. Ugh. Alright. It's an alter ego action too, so I'm going to have to go down anyways. So, like I said, we're stunned. So that's annoying. Alright. Now we take 2 points of damage. Let's do some shenanigans here. First and foremost, we're going to spend the Armored Vest. No, I can't do that just yet. Dang it. Alright. We're going to... Ooh, there's so many good choices here. We're going to spend a God of Thunder and a 4 Asgard to put down another God of Thunder, because we need 2 Gods of Thunder available to us. We're then going to clear the stun. Oh no, I'm not stunned. Haha, because I've got Unshakable. Okay, so now we have choices to make here. We need to get that down. Anyways, YouTube is slightly behind on stream. A few seconds lag, but whatever. That's good to know. That is good to know. I appreciate that. And I don't know what might be causing that. I'll have to like mess with some stuff, and it's not a perfect system that I'm using either. So, nice. Sorry, I'm also playing Marvel Strike Force on my phone. Which I guess I could put up on the screen too, but I feel like that's silly to add like a third thing on the screen here when this only takes like a couple seconds. So. Just trying to get some milestones taken care of. Usually I try to do this all before stream, but I felt like while I was doing my quiet time, the Lord said, really focus on me, close your phone. So I did. And here we are. And I'm thankful I did. Don't need to make the screen busier. That's exactly it. Yes, this is relatively busy. Here's a question for you guys, because you guys are the ones that are watching, right? Like I'm playing a lot slower today. But do you think, so the things to that side there where it says new subscriber, new follower, do we like those windows, or is it okay? Do y'all think it would just be better to get rid of those windows for now? Just because we can then make the gameplay screen a little bit bigger. I also can make this whole gameplay screen full screen, and then just put my face down in the corner of the screen itself. And maybe we do a stream where I make all those adjustments ahead of time before playing the game, so that you guys can go, hey, Jason, that looks good, or oof, Jason, do better, which is probably what Carlos is going to say no matter what I do. So, but I always like y'all's thoughts and opinions, because y'all's thoughts and opinions matter to me. I should probably also set the screen up when I'm off stream and show it to my wife and get her opinion. A female's aesthetic opinions are always valuable as well. So, also on Marvel Strike Force, I just got Zombie Scarlet Witch, so that's exciting news. Okay, what? It says I have another thing, but I don't see the other thing. Oh, I have two of those. Let's go. Okay. All right. So we played God of Thunder, and I'm trying to make decisions here, because right now, like, essentially, we're gonna get schemed out if I don't deal with some stuff too. So I'm gonna have to kill off some people now. Plus, I need Thor's hammer back. So. I think we play God of Thunder and Limitless Stamina here in a second. So first off, Thor will attack for 2 on Black Dwarf and kill him off. And then we'll pop Limitless Stamina to ready me back up. I don't have a way to deal with Scheme. That's going to screw me up again, I think. And I have 5 hit points left, so I've got to find a way to survive. Decisions, man. It's tough stuff. not like my choices here. It's pretty small when I'm on my phone. If you want to keep the new sub follower, you can move it above your head or below it and move your face up. That open up room for a bigger window. I don't know what you need to keep. I don't know that you need to keep them, but also not a streamer. I mean, it's nice sometimes, but really not everybody utilizes them well, and so they're there if I want them. But I don't think it's the end of the world if I don't use them. In theory, right? Like, I'm not the one that's like, it looks nice that my name's on that screen. I wish my name was on everybody's screen. But I think, like, it was a big deal when I first started streaming, and now it's kind of, like, become less of a big deal. So, I could be wrong. Okay. Like, I know I can take out Corvus Glaive if he attacks next turn. So I think if I attack Super Giant, I also have System Shock I gotta deal with too. Do I not play Limitless Stamina and just do that attack? I don't think that's the right choice either. I think I've got to flip down. And deal with that. And then I have to deal with the scheme. But the problem is they're going to scheme out, right? Because they're going to go 2, 4, 5, and then he'll scheme. So it'll scheme up to the next thing, and I don't want that. That was bad last time. If I stay here, I can defend for 2 against Super Giants. Take out Corvus Glaive if I hold on to Powerful Punch. Have to deal with System Shock. I think that's the play. So, and then hopefully Thanos doesn't do more than 5 points of damage to me. Let's try that. We're going to get that on the table. We're going to attack Super Giant for 2. We're going to draw 2 cards. Okay, good. So we got a counterpunch and an energy. So actually, that's actually not a bad hand. Okay. Oh man, a Thor's Hammer would be nice. Because I could have done 1 more point of damage. Dang, I should not have discarded Thor's Hammer. I don't think I had any other options at the time. So, we're just going to have to play this out and see what happens. Actually, it's not too bad. Alright. Yeah. I drew our 2 cards, so we got to ready everything back up. The System Shock is annoying, but I think I'll be able to handle it eventually. Eventually. May have just dropped all the cards that I needed to do that. Alright. So first things first. Oh, this went away too, which is nice. So first things first, this goes up to 7. So we have to handle that here soon. Thanos is going to attack me for 3. I'm not going to defend. Thanos is going to attack me for 3. Bye, baby. I love you.
Love you.
You be safe, okay?
I will.
Okay.
Have fun.
I will. I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Love you.
Love you too. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we are getting attacked by Thanos. That's right, and we're hoping that he's not going to do more than 5 points of damage. Here we go. So 3 points. And discard an ally or upgrade you control. Okay. Because that's what this stupid card says. So, what do you want to get rid of? Because I think we have to keep everything else on the table. I think Angel's Airy, even though it's nice, because I was going to start building on that, that has to be the one that gets rid of here. Because we want to keep our God of Thunders because we need that resource generation. We got to keep the extra 5 points. This is helping us stay alive. This is helping us to gain more cards. So we got to say goodbye to Angel's Airy, even though I was excited to have that. Okay. But he only attacked me for 3. So I'm at 2 health points here. So I have to flip down this turn. Corvus Glaive's going to go in for an attack. We are going to play Powerful Punch. When an enemy initiates an attack, deal 4 points of damage to that enemy, which kills off Corvus Glaive. We don't gain any retaliate damage because he dies. We'll pop off Change of Fortune. We'll just draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. Hopefully we draw a Powerful Punch. No, but we got a Come At Me Bub, which is nice. And a Professor X. Let's go. Okay. Wow! Alright. Actually, this is really good. This is going to be great. This is a fantastic turn. Alright. So then, Supergiant is going to attack. I will defend. Take no damage. And I even play Counterpunch. After your hero defends against an enemy attack, deal damage to the enemy equal to your hero's attack, which is 2 right now. So that puts Supergiant down to 1. Okay. This sent out another stone earlier, so we're going to have to deal with that stone next turn. If you are stunned, you already stunned. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to have to deal with that soon. That's fine. It's actually not bad. Okay. Fantastic turn. We'll see what our encountering card is. The villain attacks you. And that's game, ladies and gentlemen. We lose again. Wow. Alright, that's fine. I think I'm going to try this deck. I think the deck is built well. I think I'm just drawing poorly. Which is annoying, but that's okay. It's not as bad as the losses last time, and I feel like I'm going to get a fresher start, which is nice. So, that is good. Thanos is rough. I am enjoying the fight. I'm enjoying the fact that like Thanos makes you sweat. I'm excited to play other heroes against him. Now we could just stop the campaign here and I can start playing other games or other villains and stuff. But I think that defeats the purpose, right? Like we kind of want to get through this campaign. So I don't think there's really any major things I want to change in my deck. Other than the fact that like Thor has just 0 resources. I should have flipped down. I need more thwarting, and I think that's something I need to look into. But problem is, like, I don't think protection has much of that available to me. That being said, I can probably find some other allies that do thwart well and play them more. So Good news is we get Cosmo back out, and all the other fun cards come back out. So that's good news. So. Okay. So, kind of annoying, right? Like, I was there, I thought I was running things pretty good. I actually had a really fun turn, and then draw the wrong card. And that's exactly what happened to me last time. And was I drew advance, and if I hadn't drawn advance, I would have won the match. And so I know I can win with this deck. I just got to play it right. And that's the downfall to protection too, is it's all about setup. So if you can get things set up correctly, then huzzah. You're in a good spot. All right. I feel like powering all of us is kind of in the way. It seems to be working as well. What's your favorite build for Thor? Earth Twister, if you're still lurking. Thanos is tough, man. I think it's fun in the sense of, like, Thanos is designed to be tough. He's just the middle villain, you know? And the fact that I have to start with 3 hit points down is kind of frustrating, too. But it is what it is. So we're playing a challenge here, right? That's the goal. Let's get back up to 11. It's going to be more unpredictable if you don't know what you're doing. He doesn't either. Or have death fall in love with you. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I can have death fall in love with me. Huzzah! Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the sci-fi file has figured it out. All right. So now, let's see. I'm going to try a couple things here. While we have a second. We need that. So the gameplay window. Yeah. No. That's right. If Wade is still around with Thanos hating him, there's got to be something for it. This makes perfect sense. It makes valid sense, my man. I can get behind that. Let's see. This can get pretty big here. Let's see. Hey Shayla, what you doing, puppy dog? Alright, is it control? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it makes things a little bit bigger. How does that look, Sci-Fi? We need to get Levi Lewis's thing there gone. Stream boss is locked in place. We will move the stream boss to right here. Hey, all right. So that's a little bit bigger now. What do you think, Sci-Fi? I could also make my face smaller and my make it less of a window. So. From your perspective, text box on the cards looks slightly out of focus. That's probably true. Maybe a bit brighter would help. I can't do a bit brighter because then it causes other issues. Let's see. Advanced settings, color intensity. Let's fix this. That's gonna get. So I do autofocus. It does that crap. It's just a crappy camera too. If I do brightness, maybe brighter in the room. I mean, that feels a little bit better. What do you think? There we go. That's what it was. You feel like it looks better? The problem that I'm running into now is that is harder to see what that is. But I think I can turn down the light a little bit. Okay. It's looking better that way for now. We'll give that a shot. So I feel like I got too bright in the room. It's just going to make things foggy. This camera's not perfect, right? Like, I got to get a better camera. And if I bring it any lower, it causes issues. If I zoom in anymore, like, it causes other issues. Go away to that. That's a problem. Hold up. What? It's a moment where it felt like it was just perfect. Nope. It's about the best I can do with the technology that I own. Eventually, I gotta get a nicer camera. Yep, that's exactly it. So, as long as people can kind of tell what the cards are, and then what I can do, what I've been doing is just bringing it up. Now, of course, I got to reset the camera now. Ooh, don't like that. Now I'm just playing with settings here. Shell G. Or a lot brighter, yeah. I think that looks terrible. Hurts my head. $601. I think 601 is what we need. That was very pink, yeah. We're going to try this 601 here. Give that a shot. That was very pink. Yes, it was. All right. Okay. I'm also hoping to get a completely black mat for Christmas or birthday, and when that happens, that'll change this background up some too. I think the red off my background here is also causing problems, and so if I do a blue, I think most streamers have a solid blue, or if I get the black one, I think that will help kind of just balance out some of the coloration in the room too. Slash, this entire room is white. So if I change, I'd love to change the color in the room, but... And then, of course, looking at and buying a better camera, which will just be something that I can't afford for a while, is an option too. That being said, if you haven't subscribed already... Alright. Let's do this. 11 hit points. This comes back out. There's a problem to deal with. And then we get Sanctuary. Basically says you can't punch Thanos until you take care of this. So that has to be taken care of first. And then hack the central computer, I think, is next. See what cards line up. Put Cosmo down here to remind us that we have Cosmo. As little as $5 a month, $7.99. Oh gosh! But wait, there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I mean, if we hold on to both the Powers and All of Us and Gambit, we might get some good deals right off the beginning here. We'll drop both these off here to draw 2 more cards, which is a Riposte and another Hammer Throw. Okay. We will then start the game off with looking for my hammer. Don't like that my helmet's on the bottom and Asgard's on the bottom, of course. I mean, why would they be where I need them to be? which is close to the top. I don't like tooling those staminas together like that. There's a lot of things in this draw deck that I'm not happy with. I almost want to get rid of Ironheart there, but all right. Under pressure, looking down on me, looking down on you, no matter who. So my favorite hero in this game is Gambit, and I feel like if I was running this deck with Gambit, Thanos would already be dead. But I decided Thor would be fun. So here we are. I'm gonna make loud noises! I also need to stop dropping cards on the floor. So I do like this adjustment a little bit. One of the things I've thought about too is getting like of course that happens, getting the draw pile off screen and then discard pile off screen, and so it adds a little more room to see what's going on the table. I just have to move some stuff over here, but that's possible. So there's lots of options available to me. All right, here's hoping for the best, right? So we found our hammer. We're going to spend a hammer throw to play our hammer down, because we need our hammer, because we're Thor. We're going to flip up to Thor Odinson. That is at a couple of different things happening here. That's at a 4. That's at a 3. And the top Infinity Stone is supposed to be at as well, which is a Reality Stone. Okay. Play 2 powers on all of us to get Gambit on the table. Gambit looks at the top 3 cards of the deck. Advance. And I am a notable. And Assault. Cool beans. That was a freaking waste. These are both terrible. All right, Sci-Fi. Have a good day, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, my good sir. Oh, that was a rough start. Gambit, you broke my heart. Gambit can't do anything. He's a 0/0. So basically he's just a wall to hit. So we're gonna do that. Can't exactly punch Thor or punch Thanos right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to just clear this. And it flips this up. Which causes problems too, doesn't it? Because it automatically pops, doesn't it? And that's what we're going to do. Just like that. Okay. All right. We'll ready everybody back up. Draw into our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a riposte, change of fortune, lightning strike, and limitless stamina. It's all really good. Okay. All right. So first things first. Thanos gonna attack. We'll have Gambit defend. Thanos is gonna attack for 3. Kill off Gambit. One a complete waste to get rid of a card, and then discard an ally or upgrade support card. Place this card. All right. Well, there goes Thor's hammer. This goes away. We get an encounter card. Assault. That's right. Thanos is going to attack. Do we defend? I think we just take the hit for 3, 4. 4 points of damage. All right. It's down to 0, 7. Okay. Morning, Jacob. How are you, buddy? Welcome on into the stream. Thanks for coming in. What's crack-a-lackin', Jacob? All right. So that's that. We had our encounter card, right? Yeah, because it was assault. Okay. So now it's our turn. I think we need to play some different things here. I think Cosmo is going to go ahead and thwart Sanctuary completely down. I could do 2 points of damage to Thanos. Now, just getting ready for work. I feel you, buddy. Well, thank you for lurking. You going to be able to make it to group tonight? If I do that, but that would save that. So yeah, we will do that. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 points of damage to. No, we're not. We're not. We are. We are, because I'd rather do that. So we'll do 2 points of damage to Thanos. Get him down to 14. That's the plan, my man. I'm excited. It'll be good to see you. Starting minor profits tonight. Let's go. All right. And then we'll pay a lightning strike to get Change of Fortune on the table because I think that's going to be a necessary card. Cosmo's still exhausted. I think we flip down. Oh, that should be at 1. We recover for 4. And then we'll draw up to our hand size, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Then we write everything back up. This goes up to 2. All right. Thanos is going to scheme for 2, 3. This is at 5. And then this pops out. I'm going to draw a card. And he gains his helmet, which is Retaliate 1. Okay, after a hero makes a basic attack against Thanos, you can spend a mental and fist resource to discard this card. Okay. Cool beans. All right, back to my turn. First things first, we're going to find Meow Meow. That's going to go back to our hand. Okay. Do we recover for 4? No, we're not going to recover for 4. We're going to flip up. We're going to play Come At Me, Bub. Discard cards from the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Oh, thank goodness we got rid of Shadow of the Past. We got freaking Super Giant, who's going to quick strike against me. So we'll riposte and defend. And she's going to take 3 points of damage. And I'm not stunned. What do we use to play riposte? We used Counterpunch. Yeah. We heal 3 damage. And we draw 4 cards. Nope. Just 2. Woo! Options for days. Alright. Now we also get a tough status card. Okay. So we got to get Mjolnir back on the table. We also got to get the helmet on the table. Getting God of Thunder on the table is going to be good. We have to get Asgard on the table. Asgard is an absolute must. So, I think we spend Thor's helmet and Mjolnir to get God of Thunder on the table. We pop God of Thunder and play a Genius to get Asgard on the table. We now have Cosmo to hack the supercomputer. We're just going to deal with the problems there, which is fine. We will ready everything back up. And now that we have Asgard, we can draw up to 5, which I think is going to be a huge help. So. Alright. Nice. Defender of the Nine Realms. Ironheart. Unflappable. Limitless Stamina. And a Quinn Carrier. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Hot dog. All right. Dang. Okay. So first things first. Thanos is going to come for... Oh. Bugger. No, actually not terrible. I can live with that. I have to live with that. So, Thanos is going to come for an attack. I'm not going to defend. No point in defending right now. I have no way to attack back, so... I'm not going to defend. He's going to attack for 3, 4, which clears my tough. And then I am stunned. Super Giants is going to attack. And I will take the 2 points of damage. We get an encounter card. Corvus Glaive. It comes in with a tough. And lets me draw 2 cards. Thank you, Corvus. Wonderful. Okay. Excuse me, let me make some decisions. That should be at 1. Alright. First things first, I am stunned. Let's Defender of the Nine Realms. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a minion. Oh, goodness gracious. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. I get to draw 2 cards. But you drew Professor X and an Armored Vest. Wow, we're getting a lot of choices here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and thwart with Thor. Get rid of defensive protocols so we don't have to deal with system shock this time around. Okay. It's been a lightning strike, armored vest. Lightning Strike, Armored Vest, and a God of Thunder to play Coin Carrier. Yeah. We'll then pop Coin Carrier to play Limitless Stamina to clear the stun. We will then spin 3. Yep, spin 3 to play Professor X. Professor X enters play. Choose one. Confuse the villain, stun a minion, or ready an X-Men. Well, Thanos is not able to be confused, but we can stun Ebony Maw. And then we're going to thwart the main scheme down to 2. Professor X is so good. Hey, you made it, Jungle Man. Welcome on in, buddy. Glad you could be here. How you doing? Good morning. All the viewers on YouTube today. That's wild. All right. Good to see you, Lazy Man. I think that's all my cards, so we're going to hope that we draw a good hand here. So let's ready everything back up. My wife made it to work, which is exciting. I'm actually super stoked that I was able to do that. All right, we got to draw a hand size of 5. 1, 2, fire. 3, okay, that's good. 4, okay. 5. I'm feeling really really good about this hand. Okay. So first things first, this goes up to 3. Thanos is going to attack for, and do I just take it on the chin? Oh, no. We're going to push Professor X out there. Thanos is going to attack for 3, 4, 5. Push Professor X out there on his wheelchair, and Professor X dies. Thank you, Professor X, for taking that damage for me. Next, Supergiant is going to attack. We're going to play Pop Queen Carrier and Light God of Thunder to play Powerful Punch. We'll pop. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll regret it later, I'm sure. Play Powerful Punch. When an enemy initiates an attack, do 4 points of damage to it. Take out Supergiant, which just let me pop Change of Fortune to draw 2 cards. I drew Angel's Airy and Lady Sif. Next, Corvus Glaive is going to come in for an attack, which I... Do I defend, or do I just take on the chin? It's 2 points of damage. We take the 2 points of damage. Get down to 10. Then every Maw is stunned, so he cannot attack. Clears his stun. We draw counter card. Attach to Thanos. Oh, and of course, This is going to make things exciting next turn. Okay, but it's my turn, so... Fun. We know we have... Right. I don't think I've seen him this morning, but I've not seen him in this round. Okay. Now we have Black Dwarf we got to deal with here soon too. So, and Proxima Midnight's out there somewhere as well, so that's fun. I'd rather get her on the table if I can. So we will. I think we got to play both. So we'll play Come At Me Bub first. Draw cards. So you draw a minion. Which is the downfall because he doesn't have very many minions in his deck, which is probably part of my problem here. It's Black Dwarf. Okay. Heal 3, so I'm at 13. Get a tough status card. And because of Thor's ability, I draw 2 cards. Limitless Stamina and a Hammer Throw. Alright. Okay. We're going to spend a 4 Asgard to play Angel's Eyrie, because I think I need that, because I'm going to have to start defending here soon. And that boosts me up to get healed, which is really, really good. All right, Thor. Like, I really want to pop that tough on Corvus Glaive. I think that's just going to be crucial at some point. I think I'm going to have to get a lightning to do that. I like doing it with the lightning, and I think that makes the most sense. Thor himself is going to attack for 2. He's going to attack Ebony Maw. You will then spend 4 resources to play Lady Sif. And it says after Lady Sif enters play, ready Thor or Odinson. So you're ready Thor. And Thor's going to attack for another 2, and he'll attack a Black Dwarf. Lady Sif now has choices here. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I could have her pop the tough on Corvus Glaive, or just kind of hope for the best here. I think I'm going to have her thwart this down to 1. Which puts her at 1 damage. Okay, let's ready everybody back up. How you doing this morning, lazy man? Sleep good, okay? Feeling good after our game last night? All right. And we'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, I kind of know what I'm doing next turn. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't draw any of the cards that I needed, but I think that's okay. I'm very tired. Oh, I bet, man. I'm sorry. I saw you were up at like 4 o'clock playing that game, so. Alright, that goes up. Thanos. Is going to activate for 4. And this thing says when it activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. At the end of the activation, discard that card. Alright, so both these stones are in place, so both of them are going to have effect here in a second, which is going to be frustrating. Alright, but he's attacking for 4 in total. Yeah, baby woke up. Oh, man. Which clears the tough. Both these things, this goes away. Both these things kick off. So Soulstone, heal to 3 damage from the villain. Give it a face down boost card. Place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile. Alright, so he gets back up to his full health. And he gets a face down boost card. This one says, you are confused. If you were already confused, doesn't matter. I wasn't already confused. Alright. Now for the fun part. This fun part's called How Much Damage Can Thor Actually Take? I mean, I need to defend for at least one of these attacks. So we'll defend against Corvus Glaive. Which will put this at 1. Another cards in my hand. Let me do anything fun. I mean, Maw is going to attack for 1. For 4. We're going to take 7 damage in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're down to 6 hit points. Cool. That's not bad. Okay. And we'll see what our encounter card is. It is Proxima Midnight. Awesome. So I get to draw 2 more cards. Counterpunch. Riposte. Okay. that's not going to be any good. Okay. All right. It's my turn. And we are in trouble, chat. Not a ton of trouble, I don't think. A little bit of trouble. All right. We will pop an energy. Play no. Let's play God of Thunder. Yep. Lady Sif. Is going to attack. Ooh, or nope, I can't. If I flip down now, I'm already defended. All my limitless stamina is in my discard pile. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everything's in my discard pile right now. Cool. So we really need to focus on. I mean, powerful punches are in my discard pile because I have 3 in the deck. 1, 2. 3. Okay. So. Sif is going to do 3 points of damage to Proxima here. Can't play Defender of 9 Realms because he has no more minions. And Change of Fortune are both useless to me. Kind of want to hold on to Counterpunch and Riposte because those are going to be valuable, and Shawarma. So I think we get rid of these 2 cards. We ready everything back up. Draw 2 cards. North Star. Oh, yes. And Kamami Club. Okay. Alright. It's the villain's turn. He's got this big old boost card thing going on here. Three. Thanos is going to attack. for 2, 3, plus that. Yep, for 5. We're going to go ahead and have Sif take the damage. So Sif dies. And Thanos gets a tough status card, which we can live with. And we die. Because I think even if we draw out, let's see what happens, right? So first person's going to attack is Corvus Glaive for 2. Puts me down to 4. Proxima Midnight's going to attack. I'm going to defend with a riposte, which kills off her and lets me draw 2 cards. We drew a Strength and an Unflappable. And then Black Dwarf attacks for 3. Ebony Maw attacks for 3. And I die. Okay. I got greedy. That was my hand. Good news is we lose again. Bad news is we got to start over. So, good news is it's at the end of stream. So Thursday we're going to pick right back up. We're going to start over, and we'll try again. This is possible. We got so close before. It's just a tough matchup. So, if you're not my friends, we will get there. I just got to make wiser choices and draw the right cards at the right time, which helps. So, all right, guys. Well, I do appreciate you guys lurking, hanging out, chatting, all that fun stuff. I hope the bigger screen helps out a little bit, and the lighter screen makes things a little bit better. This is driving me nuts. All right. I will be back on Thursday at 6 a.m. in the morning. So be there, be square. Be ready. I'll be back to take on Thanos again. So we will make this happen. The story will continue on. This game is possible. You have a good day as well, Jungle Man. I appreciate it, buddy. And as always, my name's Jason Sketch, and next time I'll be deadly serious next time. Peace.